You know, it's been a day.
Hey, you know.
You know how it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We're just getting right the fuck into it today. So how have you two been today? You have a good one?
Oh, you know, right? Just trying to settle down my excitement / anxiety for the road trip ahead.
I'll be fine, dude. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I'm just making sure I'm packing everything that I need.
Don't forget the giant rusty anchor, and you'll be fine.
The what?
Your giant rusty anchor.
My iconic giant rusty anchor?
Rusty anchor.
Okay, I think I made the camera a little too high.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Oh boy, it's time for more world efforts, or world war information.
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath then, I take it.
Drake!
Crystal that rises from the boiling
We're going to
sea.
Drake's Broth.
There was a time when a true
No,
that sounds really gross.
to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Alternate universe.
She looks like a red mage.
Alternate universe Drake's name is Wyvern, and he's actually pretty normal.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic
No, it's Prelude.
state religion employed by the Holy Empire.
Wow, look at all that conflict.
No. The Iron
All that
Kingdom
war.
is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy.
I love war.
And so, if one is to understand it,
It's my favorite way to kill people.
Love war!
It's my favorite way to kill people.
implies the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred. And they do
Yeah, they
not
find
take
that shit
kindly to
sacred,
heathens
man.
plundering the objects of their worship for the
You've
means to
never
fill
believed just how
washboards,
sacred this
night
shit
lamps
is.
with frivolous feats
I
of
can't stand these fuck-ass crystals.
The faithful consider ether a sinful thing.
Not gonna lie, during the FF6 during the FF16 collab in 14, I'm surprised we didn't see Clive. We didn't meet Clive, just seeing him trying to smash apart an aetherite.
I mean, that's probably why they gave him amnesia, you know?
Because he would have been doing that. Like,
You guys use what to get around?
Like, Jesus Christ, warrior of light, some psychos trying to destroy the aetherite.
Descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the shields of the flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp.
Wah 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 wah.
Tried to reclaim it, of course,
Wow,
to
wow,
no avail.
wow, wow,
I doubt
wow.
more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will
More
keep
like
their
stupid shit.
the foothold they need to march on mainland soil.
More like
when
stupid.
next they
I used to
spy an
flirt.
opportunity.
More like stupid.
You can't say that on Twitch.
More like
Mother
stupid.
Crystal
Fear and
is
hunger
both the
coin flip.
object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustinus the holiest of holy grounds.
The holiest
from
of
which
holies.
the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But
Phoenix
instead,
Gate.
they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
Revenge is a bonus.
Thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Alright, Jillian, let's go.
It will be over soon.
think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
Yeah.
I spoke of Imran.
Dramatic
Leader of the
pause.
Christian Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me.
I need to.
What I need to move forward.
It's hunger.
And I know that I can do it.
Your fan is just going ballistic behind you, man, dude. Fuck.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Clive hates it when he loses another father figure. It just keeps happening. Alright, time to get that crystal.
Why does it keep happening though? Why do we have to do this?
We need to destroy these fuck-ass crystals.
Cool Dad
Will destroying the
1.
crystals help us kill people?
Cool Dad 1, no. I'll make them pay for— oh, thank God. There's a new guy here. I hope nothing bad happens to— oh, fuck.
Useful trick. Freezing and throwing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas. To keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
I wonder what the range on that is.
Wouldn't people just be really suspicious about, like, a bunch of mist out of no— that's just moving?
Maybe.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
Eggy.
Right.
Oh my God, it's that one Stormblood dungeon.
Oh no. I just did that with on my bard.
Yeah, I just did that one too, actually, fuck.
There she is.
You know, I didn't expect to like bard as much as I do.
Mother Crystal.
It's a really fun job.
Drake's breath.
You know, I'm not really sure why theirs is red specifically. Because, like, everybody else's Mother Crystal is blue.
Evil ass fucked up.
But the crystals are already evil. They take away all the life, all the energy blood.
But evil or ass or fucked her up. I mean, look, it has Drake in its name, for Christ's sake.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them.
Crazy how one guy just totally sucking can ruin an entire thing.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing
Like Hitler had to ruin the Chapman stash for everybody.
Me when I'm trying to make a fantasy campaign and I can't make an encounter with drakes because suddenly people will make jokes about it and completely derail the session.
A minor.
Actually, that's not true. If you're brown enough, you might be able to pull off a Chapman stash.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once.
Damn, that's pretty. Unfortunately, thanks to lighting fuckery, I feel like this has become much darker for me again. So let's go ahead and up that brightness. There we go. Now I can see with my eyeballs.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
I forget. Do you fight a fucking mini boss in this little arena? No, it's just plants.
You know, this kind of reminds me of Am Dapper Keep.
The flood must have spread.
Me watching that shitty Mark Wahlberg movie.
And the only way past them.
You have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Just the one where it's plants.
What? No. Oh, Marky Mark.
There's quite a few good Mark Wahlberg movies, and also quite a few ones that are just okay.
People seem to overlook a lot of Mark Wahlberg's Mark War crimes.
Yeah.
Or just regular crimes.
Like, Mark Wahlberg was in The Departed. That movie kicks ass. He's also in the Ted movies, and those are okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, like the Ted TV show seems to be a lot more alike than the movies, and there seems to be one distinct factor that separates it, and it's mainly the lack of Mark Wahlberg.
It also seems to take itself less seriously
True, yeah.
All the time. That wasn't
than both the
bad.
movies. The second one was less serious, and I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it for that.
Heat wave. Red Jagger. Oh my god. Damn, it froze for a second on the dog kick. I mean, at the very least, so it seems like we're finally getting some fixes of some of these fucking performance issues I've been dealing with.
You know how like when you're watching a TV show, like perhaps a cartoon or something, and it's like episodic and low stakes, but then they get a movie, and then the stakes are fucking real. Imagine that, but in reverse. That's the Ted show.
Go, Rhoda! I want to attack him. I want to attack my lightning orb. It's your fault for running into my lightning orb.
That's really true. When people just run into other people's lightning orbs without even giving a shit. Like, you don't have the right of way, dude. You fuck off.
I forgot to refill my potion before I did this encounter. Fight back! Fight back!
Went into the caves from there.
Don't actually fight back. I prefer you didn't. You know, I don't actually. Part of me doesn't mind the fact that Kaya. I keep on calling him Kayam. That Clive is so small in this camera angle because I actually get to see more of the fucking environment. If I could just move it like a little. I mean, I can move it a little bit down, but you know, you can't really make live fixes for this kind of shit. This is a boss room.
What makes you say that?
What motherfucker are we fighting today?
What makes you say that?
What a piece of shit.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. Did you hear that? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Okay. You just heard
All
me
I
say
heard you say
Jesus.
was Jesus, yeah.
Well, there was noise on my end.
Marble 2!
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. It's an Akashic Marble.
Believe me.
Worst breath.
That's because the regular Marble has an ability called Bad Breath.
I know.
Lightning Orb, go!
You ever wonder why Mortals don't just take over the Earth?
Hey, yeah, they're simple
This is
creatures.
called. Actually, now that I think about it, they're probably limited to a select few environments.
Like, the millisecond a Morble leaves a swamp, it's kind of cooked.
Are we in a swamp right now?
I mean, yeah, we're in like a weird, like, little itty-bitty, tiny, swampy landscape.
I see. I see.
It's decided it's going to try and attack me with this dirty brown water. Acid
I can't
rain.
believe it would attack you with the dirty brown water.
Also, oh no! I was going to say while we were off screen, I got an item that just makes dodging categorically better because it gives you a little bit of primer. It gives you like it makes you in like pseudo limit break for like a couple seconds. And now I get all my healing items back. And fall. I keep thinking this is a different action game, and I press fucking... And I keep pressing triangle to do fucking... to do a special move. Wait a second. Oh, I have Xbox buttons on. Let me fix that really quickly.
Xbox!
I'm using my PS5 controller right now. I put a cute little kitty cat skin on it. Meow. There we go. Now we're gaming properly. That is the wrong button. This is the correct button. Fucking love pile drive.
Mommy, I'm on an Xbox. I want to kill Morble.
No, dear, you can't kill Morbles. That's called the cigarette corporations. Uh-huh. Whoa. Careful. Don't try. Oh, Jesus. I don't think that thing was gonna have a fucking 360 attack range. Christ. I know I turned the damage up a little bit, but this is ridiculous. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, these fucking tentacles, oh my god.
Oh, you're getting morbed right now?
Yes, I'm getting morbed. This is one of the few times where that's an appropriate thing to say.
We're about to, yeah, like, Morb actually works.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Bloodwork's Gambit was supposed to be a counter skill. It never seems to want to work right. Adam's never getting the fucking timing right. Which is equally possible.
Who's your favorite primal in this game?
Favorite primal?
Like, just aesthetics-wise.
Oh, aesthetics-wise? You know, credit, honestly, like, credit where credit's due. I mean, Shiva You know, honestly, I'm a big fan of Titan in this one.
Yeah. I don't know, how about from gameplay?
From gameplay? That's actually
Like, as using it, like, Titan, I mean, fucking Primal as one of your little Blorbos.
I mean, that's a difficult thing, because, like, later, if you ever master a skill, you can use that skill without, like, the necessary Primal ability. I mean, I think if I were to pick one as, like, my favorite, I like how silly Leviathan can be, even if it's not the most useful skill, or, like, special Primal skill.
Oh, what's Leviathan's?
I mean, like, I don't know if people wanna wait and see for when he shows up in the game.
Right.
That's a DLC guy.
Oh yeah, he is.
I mean, the less spoiler answer I can provide is that your skill, like, your entire, like, moveset just changes when you have him on.
What a weird Primal to dedicate an entire DLC to.
I mean, so, like...
Go on.
So the thing is that it's like, when you complete both DLCs, you also get a bonus skill set that's different from all the other ones. And it's probably... And, like, it's probably the best one, mostly because it's just very silly and it does a boatload of damage.
What is it? What is it, like Perfect Alexander?
No, like, it's just, like, we'll get there when we get there. But it's like a congratulations, you spent $20 to play the 2 DLCs that are only available at the ass end of the game. Here's your fuck-ass reward, and also a tower and also a tower of fights to do.
And look, here's your new moveset. Here's Bloody Palace. Go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Every action game needs a Bloody Palace.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. You know, honestly, I forget if we go after Kupka, like, right after this sequence. Because I know this is the scene where we take down the next big fat fucking crystal that we gotta deal with.
It's like a furnace in here.
It's like a sauna in here.
You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being like this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Again, I really wish... This would be such a nifty skill if you didn't have to like, line up, if you had to, like, wait for the fucking missile to lock on. Honestly, it'd be niftier if it worked like, what is it, those, like, little magic orbs in, Dark Souls, you know? Like, they just lock on to the nearest enemy whenever they get close to you. Stay down! Bro fucking put his whole pussy into that one, oh my god. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do here? Let's see. Oh, let's see what I want to do here. Man, honestly, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking... I'm gonna get rid of Rook's Gambit just so I can get some extra points back. I think once I can, I'm going to master either Heat Wave or Rising Flame, so that way I can use, not Ignition, I want to use Will of the Wisps. It's probably not Will of the Wisp, but you know.
More like Will of the Whites.
Oh god, I don't want here. This place is Will of the Whites free. Nice try. Oh, Christ.
It's over.
Powder that makes you say it's over.
Yeah.
Powder that makes you say real.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, let's let the fucking DT go off. That's just free. That's just free health.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Clive, you're the fire guy.
Yeah,
This
I don't think
shouldn't
you can
hurt.
withstand that much fire.
Okay, maybe she can. Maybe her and the dog can't.
I'm surprised they're even able to get that close. Jill, what are you doing?
See, she's the ice girl.
Bitch, you're gonna melt!
Not if
Or
it's
not.
cool magic ice. In this video game.
Oh, look at that.
This is gonna be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
Did you say Clive's armor is well designed?
Yeah, I'd say so. I do wish that they'd maybe adjusted a little bit for Hrothgal's because the arms are a little too wide.
Oh, is that? I thought they fixed that in 7.1.
Nah, it's still really wide.
But in numbers like these,
Like distractingly so.
I'd say so, at least compared to, like, you know, a
Oh my
normal
God.
person's army.
Oh yeah, and you know how they said that they made facial adjustments according to feedback.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of felt faces weren't changed at all, baby.
Oh, jeez.
Further proof that we are perfect.
Oh, God. Get lightning balled.
we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Damn, I didn't think getting to Drake's house would be this difficult.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
It says right there on the UI. Clive, can't you see the floating text in the health bar? Thankfully, I'm very close to leveling up. And you look like just enough XP.
Fuck well, bro. Why would you just go that to me?
No, you don't. Oh god, I was right. Anyways, pop that shit open. Ooh, mithril wristlets. Something better than my dad's armor. Okay. Very nice. Give me that potion. This is the boss fight arena.
What makes you say that?
It's very circular.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Yo, it's those fuck-ass lizards from Dark Souls 2.
Peaceful creatures.
No.
Those lizards are pretty fuck ass.
Hey, don't put yourself on fire. That's my shtick. I don't care if your name is Flame Lizard, if that is your real name. Oh, Jesus. She's just fucking standing there and going, no!
Why attack us? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
The inhabitants kind.
Nice try.
No, stop it. Get deadly takedown. Oh, Jesus.
What's it doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Did used to wager.
Stop that. You stop that.
See, there you go. All you have to do is not
I
get hit as much.
can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. So true, Noir. So true. Oh, damn. Fall back into the lava from whence you came. Ceaseless discharge ass death.
You hurt.
Just hot.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Take my water sack.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But whatever you say, princess.
The queen.
Queen. Sorry, is this lizard bothering you, queen? I will master Heat Wave. So now I have that shit permanently. And now I'm just not gonna use Gouge anymore.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Okay.
What if they won't want to see you, though?
Hello, two-man liberation front calling. I feel like if there was just some, like, I feel like if there was just some dude going around completely dismantling the monarchy, they'd probably do something they'd probably do something to fucking get the guy who's jeopardizing their whole deal.
Me when I fucking get you.
Also, unfortunately, there is no Biggs and Wedge on this game.
What?
This game is wedgeless and Biggsless.
Lady Marley. It's
How could it call itself a Final Fantasy game?
Jill. It can't be.
Tell that to, like, the first 6 Final Fantasy games.
I cannot talk.
Oh yeah.
Come with me.
No, that's right. I should check out, I want to check out some stuff that's been going on in, the Amnesia the Bunker modding scene, because they added Steam Workshop support a little while ago.
I saw someone made E1 M1 in the bunker.
And I you.
The thing that's really
Just
gonna
the-
get me is if they manage to make custom guns. Custom guns would be pretty cool.
Are you a fool?
Wait, just give the character a fucking assault rifle?
I mean, yeah, but, like, you can make it so there's, like, if you can make custom weapons, I'd hope you can also make custom fucking monsters and stuff, too.
That'd be
I
cool.
had to come back.
No, I noticed that like the Steam Workshop really does favors for a game's longevity.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
Oh, no, yeah, modding
Where
scene...
is the
Because, like,
patriarch?
when a game comes out and, like, people enjoy the core gameplay, if you enable the ability to enhance or alter or provide new breadth into that particular thing, people will play it forever. That's the same reason why I loved fucking playing MGS5 when I was younger.
We have to get
Because it's like, you know,
Wait,
this
did
is
that?
great. This is great. No, like, it didn't have, okay, that's a poor example because that game didn't have modding support, but, like, MGS5 had an amazing base template for gameplay that you could just kind of keep fucking around with for as long as you really wanted to. If that game had modding support, it would have been great.
We have company.
It's the same reason why people keep playing fucking Bethesda and Fallout games. They're simple and effective enough that you can just kind of keep modding them forever.
Yeah.
this way.
Hey, have you seen...
Follow this message.
Ashley, have you seen Steve's pet fire lizard?
Thank you.
It's pretty cool.
Always. always so kind.
It went down. It went down for its lava bath a little while ago, and we haven't seen it since. This is very concerning.
Take care, my lady, please.
Get on with it.
A long and happy
They're
life.
literally banging at the door.
Live a long and happy life, and don't immediately stop existing the second I leave this room.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
I mean, considering that she locked the door on those goons, she's probably getting stabbed the first chance that they can get into the place. Alright, time for the Castlevania music.
Come on, Clive.
Well, I mean, they are British. Of course she's gonna get stabbed.
This is one long British stabbing, all things considered.
+0.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
I'll take net neutral. New enemies approaching. You want to check out my cool electric ball? Watch this. Don't even need to attack him. Oh no, my ball! Oh, you'll die for this! Now, hold on a second. Let me see if there's anything else over here that I just kind of neglected. Item. Yay! She doesn't want any horse brutality? No, no horses here.
How hungry.
You know, when is there gonna be, I need there to be a good Kelpie fight at some point in a piece of fiction. Berserk had a really good Kelpie fight.
Which arc?
I think it was during the Millennium Falcon arc. For the record, I'm pretty sure it should be the Millennium Hawk, but I think like translation stuff, it was called like he called it the new version of the Band of the Hawk, the Band of the Falcon, or the Millennium Falcon along those lines. It's a little bit silly because you know the connotation with the Stars Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, did you just take care of the rest of them? Nice. Good job. Fighting a horse, horses are either very hard or very easy. If you saw that fucking Kelpie in Berserk, you'd be thinking it's pretty damn hard to fight a horse too, like shit.
Horse.
It's got a fucked up tongue. It's weird. It's creepy. Alright, here, Will of the Wakes. And now we just go ahead and pop on that. Yeah, I don't really want to use Scarlet Cyclone, because it's just a fucking... It's just another version of Wicked Wheel. Except you stay on the ground for that one. Oh.
Wicked Wheel? Are you telling me this game's teaching people about drive-bys?
A wheel gun! Oh, that's a good combo. Holy shit. That's funny. Oh my god. I didn't even need to fight those guys. Yay! Useless money.
Money's never useless. If I get enough of it, then I can convince everyone that I am the best person ever.
Controversially, the lamest people in the world think you're the best person ever if you have a lot of money.
But I still have a lot of money.
You see, those who have a lot of money tend not to do anything actually interesting with it. Or they pretend they did something cool, but it's actually really fucking lame. Like how Kim Kardashian apparently has one of those fucking Musk robots, which is really funny because, like, they're not actually, like, AI robots. Like, there's just a guy manually piloting it in the background. She paid for a she paid for a butler that's, like, 100 miles away.
See, I don't know about you, but personally, I would only think of cool things to use with my money.
True. I want to get one of those water jetpacks.
Like having 60 cars in a 10-car garage.
That is entirely too many cars.
No, it's not. You don't know.
You see, controversially, I think you can have too many cars.
They say, Savage, why you got a 12-car garage when you only got 15 cars? And I said to them, I'm working on it.
There was a fucking 21 Savage crossover in Call of Duty a while ago.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Put him right there next to Nicki Menagerie. At least I have iframes during fucking Will of the Wisps. New it! I ain't even finished the old ones yet! I keep fucking forgetting I have a stinger in this goddamn game. Ninki Minjaj? Yeah, buddy? so true, Noir. Go off, honestly, bestie. Live your fucking life, dude. Fuck. Hit that shit. I'm not using that. All the best fucking accessories.
Mentos gum.
All the best accessories in this game are in the fucking DLC. It kind of sucks.
Stats wise or appearance wise?
No, like gameplay wise, all the accessories just give you cool things that make the gameplay better. Like they can drastically change your moveset. Or they can drastically alter your gameplay, I guess the better word is. Most of the fucking accessories in the base game are just, this improves the power of this one ability by 12%. Like, where the fuck are you getting these goddamn numbers? Unironically, if it's something like improves by 12%, just say increases damage of this skill. Dead children! You see, that's why this crystal's red. It's full of the blood of the innocents. And so Imran so far away.
Shiva's dominant.
Dominant!
Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
Something like that, I guess. Shit, I guess.
For years I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fear
Their souls were
Bean's a
sullied
different track.
with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it. Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right.
Bro, you know she could just like shoot an icicle at your head and kill you instantly.
And my soul is stained black. No, not by ether, but by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance.
You know, why doesn't Jill have the funny tattoo on her face?
Because she wasn't a member of the Imperial... She wasn't an Imperial bearer. Bearer specifically had the marking.
Oh.
She was taken in by these fuckos.
Teeth at its master.
Honestly, I think she kind of got it worse than Clive.
Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster.
And what are you, Imran?
It takes one to know one.
You do it by choice, but never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
This guy looks like British Wamu. You know, I kind of see it. He's got the
Yeah.
headpiece.
Got the headpiece and the jawline.
He ain't got the melanin, though. Everybody panic! Oh, hey.
Is that an Asian?
No, that's, that's... Oh, there he goes!
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe that's a fucking Asian.
No, it's just Clive's brother being really dramatic.
Really dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Afraid?
No, I'm Ifrit, remember?
Wait, who the fuck is this guy then?
Fireman! Versus Ice Woman!
I don't remember this fight in Mega Man.
Mm-hmm. You know, speaking of gender, did you know that apparently Araki said that Dio is androgynous?
Yeah, right!
Yo, let's go Dio, non-binary king. I'm sorry, non-binary thing.
His pronouns are they, them.
Cause he's not him!
I'm gonna assume, I believe he was talking about part 3 Dio. But I mean, like, you know, Dio has generally been, like, very effeminate and also masculine at the same time, and not even just, like, part 3 Dio. I mean, I'd say part 1 is more traditionally masculine.
Yeah, I'd say so. That was before the concept of they, them even existed.
You see, Dio may emerge from that coffin with a new set of pronouns.
Among other things.
And the one in part 7 decided to did some horse racing as a they, them.
Why? Why can't I do it?
Me when I start taking my antidepressants, they make it hard to jack off. Alright, Clive, I did my part. Now it's time for you to be the main character again. He's just fucking dancing. He's just fucking putting his palms up, going bam, 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 bam.
He's doing the Vegeta thing where he's spamming key blasts. Like,
She won't be able to hold that lava.
Oh my god, liquid flame! That is a yeah, that's a returning.
It's Pepsi Man.
Yeah, as opposed to living liquid.
Yeah, that's Pepsi.
Where's my man's
spiced.
ass? Bring him out!
Yeah, that's spiced Pepsi Man. Got it. Okay.
Firaga! Oh no. Wait a minute, I'm made of that.
Man, if only the Alexander raids were like this.
If only Alexander was in a good video.
What are you talking about? The game has perfect Alexanders. I mean, it is good.
See, when are they gonna make a game where I can play as Perfect Alexander?
Well, I mean,
I already made a game where you can put where I play as Perfect Alexander. Ow, my life.
his life. Days.
Both work.
My only weakness, pain.
My only weakness, pronouns. Okay.
Damn it.
Diamond dust.
All right. I won't take long.
For a second I was thinking about, like, Shiva's design in this one. It's like, her skin almost looks like porcelain. That made me think about the idea of, like, a more gothic Final Fantasy, where each of the primals has kind of like a neo horror thing going on. Shiva's like a porcelain doll. Kind of, I guess, Bloodborne-y in that regard. Then, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What would a freak be?
I mean, because, like, he's kind of got something weird going on already, because it's like, in FF14, he's like this, like, fucking anemic lizard creature.
Yeah, he looks... Yeah,
he looks it's like almost feral to a certain degree.
And the fucking comparing him with the one from the 16 collab is like fucking night and day.
Yeah.
I can count the polygons on old Ifrit on a single hand.
Yeah, FF16 Ifrit is like almost a goddamn tokusatsu character.
Yeah, he's definitely very kaiju coded.
Yeah, and I think werewolf would actually be a good approximation, or like a were-lizard almost.
Yeah.
Like, imagine a Sahagin that just transforms into like a fucking flaming feral lizard man.
Aren't Sahagin water?
I mean, yeah, I know, but that'd be like kind of a cool contrast, wouldn't? Also, there's different lizard men for different environments. I remember there's like a desert Sahagin you can find in certain games. I'm pretty sure.
Leviathan can be like Cthulhu-like.
Yeah, like a fucking Lovecraftian sea beast.
Like a classic Leviathan.
Yeah.
Who else? What would Odin be? He's a cool sword guy on a horse.
You know what? They could do a play.
Headless Horseman.
Yeah, Headless Horseman type beat, or like a Reaper kind of vibe going on.
Yeah.
Ramo could almost be kind of like a fucking lich. Or you could do kind of like an alternate play and have it be almost kind of like a coven, like witch-esque leader type deal.
Oh, Garuda would be a banshee.
Oh yeah, of course. Harpies are already kind of horror coded if you think about it.
Yeah. The primals. What would Titan be?
You know, Titan's probably. Oh, you know what? Titan could be like more of a Frankenstein-esque or a Frankenstein's monster-esque monstrosity.
Frankenstein's monster, but rock.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? In Castlevania, Frankenstein's monster is just called the Creature.
Jeez.
What else?
I'm kind of imagining like a giant skeleton that just kind of like takes on like rock and like leftover corpses as its flesh. Or, like, imagine it's like made of gravestones and that kind of stuff. That could be cool.
Like an Undertaker?
Like almost, yeah, kind of. The god of the land is hidden within a graveyard.
What
its,
about,
its body is literally made of the dead.
and Shiva's like, what, a cracked porcelain doll?
Yeah, like a porcelain doll type thing, like a
Yeah, I
marionette.
fucks with it. Mm-hmm. See heavens. What about,
You know, that'd be the perfect game to have a red mage be the main character. Because red mages are already, like, very, like... They're, like, very Bloodborne hunter-coded type.
I don't
Almost.
know, Reaper's, I feel like Reaper's gonna take that crown
Reaper's
from
a
them.
solid one as well.
But also, it's also an original.
But like, if you're picking like traditional Final Fantasy classes, red mage is a strong contender, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Especially
I'm almost imagining like red mages as kind of this like plague doctor type beat because they have like the fucking canes and the cool like, little magic orbles.
And it also
it'd be a really good game to bring back Puppet Master.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it also helps that the casting set from one dungeon is a plague doctor outfit.
Mm-hmm. Like the Shadow.
And what else? It also helps that red mage also uses melee and magic.
Mm-hmm.
Something that a system like that really lends itself to. As Stranger of Paradise would lead you to believe.
See, now I have an idea for if we ever decide to do that FF14 TTRPG.
No! You better let me play as a Lalafell in that.
I mean, if I'm doing the FF14 TTRPG, obviously I'm gonna let you play as a Lalafell. Like, plus then I could reflavor all of the existing characters too. That'd be fun.
You're one step closer to freedom.
Oh, who's another primal? Ravana, what would he be?
Ravana?
A scarecrow?
I suppose. I mean, like, Ravana's already a big bug, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big bug man. He's a big General Grievous guy.
I mean, it's pretty easy to kind of like, it's pretty easy to reflavor a bug man into being even more,
Gothic.
like, vile looking. It doesn't necessarily have to be like gothic, just like, you know, like borrowing ideas from like general horror concepts almost. Kind of like RE8 and kind of like how it borrowed stuff from like Tetsuo the Iron Man and like classic gothic horror stuff and like all that other kind of stuff. I mean, honestly, if they wanted to, you could have Titan be kind of like a Tetsuo the Iron Man type deal too, actually. Well, no, actually, that'd be Alexander. No, that'd be Alexander.
Perfect Alexander's just copy pasted from 14 because he's perfect.
It is.
Just, you expected a gothic boss fight? No, perfect Alexander.
She did.
I do kind of like the idea of like Alexander being this being initially a guy, but like there's like a weird like techno cult church thing. Yeah, Church of the Iron Flesh. Yeah, exactly.
Now I can continue at your
It's like we want to use technology to do cool pseudo-religious stuff. So we put this guy inside of a giant iron golem type thing that just happens to have holy blaster powers.
Oh, I know one thing. He's like a really nice guy, but there's like this gross clockwork mess growing out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like say it's growing out of his arm and it's slowly overtaking his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I need to write this down.
Hell, that'd be like a really compelling starting point for the story, because it's like Alexander is turning into a like giant iron golem creature, and you guys have to try to figure out a way to save him.
Without killing him.
It's just like the one at Phoenix.
Actually, no, make it so that killing him would expedite the process.
Yeah.
Since his will is no longer there. Like that one boss fight you did, where we ripped off that guy's face.
Yeah. Like, I'm imagining an idea of, like, You see, the whole problem is that, like, the creation of Alexander is like a fucking, like, weird god beast machine, and it would destroy everything if it ever, like, was seen fully to fruition, so your quest is just stop Alexander from becoming real.
What would Bismarck be, Moby Dick?
Oh, yeah, no, Moby Dick, yeah, it's, like, yeah, no, because, like, I think Moby Dick in itself is, like, very, I wouldn't necessarily say Lovecraftian, but it's very, like... I don't really know how else to describe it, but I feel like the act of revenge, like, the sea in and of itself is like a horror to a certain degree, because there's so much of it that's left unknown,
And also, isn't a lot of Lovecraft's like stuff focused around the ocean?
Yeah, no, of course, like Shadows over Innsmouth type stuff. You know, honestly, like, yeah, no, instead of like regular Sahagins, you could have the Innsmouth people be the stand-ins for those.
Oh no, not the Irish/Scottish.
Mm-hmm.
This way, Your Grace.
This will be a good primal fight. Man, there really aren't a lot after one we're
Space is
born,
a
huh?
lot like the sea. It's big, isolating, and can kill you really easily. True, exactly, yeah.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness. Truly. But I assure
Would Bahamut be like some fucked up space monster?
please,
Yeah, I can see that.
give your medicines for those who
Like some sort of otherworldly cosmic entity?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're sure...
Yeah, no, that's like almost kind of like a Daughter of Abrietas type deal. Like, actually just an alien from outer space.
Funny you say that.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, it's an interesting idea because, like, you can just kind of create a whole... Tonberries can basically just be as is. They can just be like grave tenders, you know?
They're just little guys with lanterns and a knife that will fucking... They're just little British guys. They'll stab
Don't
you.
interrupt. The Tonberries tend to graves. Don't interrupt them.
Or get in their way.
Mm-hmm.
Going.
Your Grace.
Plus, I think this is a cool thing, because, like, when you create, like, this, like, weird gothic civilization that revolves around, like, the worship of these, like, otherworldly horror deities, you have to kind of, like, create a civilization around that concept as well.
What would
Hey, I'm
chocobos
definitely-
be?
Chocobos? I mean, chocobos can just kind of be the
Just keep
same,
them as
really.
is.
Yeah, no. They're just fun.
flowing to the sea.
I feel like cactars would need some adjusting.
The crystal...
Not keep them as is, too.
I mean, it's
about
like-
Moogles?
I mean, that's an important part about it, is that, like, for the most part, even though, like, the setting is going to be kind of bleak, Final Fantasy needs to have a little bit of brevity in it, too, for it to be, like, really
A bit of
enjoyable.
whimsy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little whimsy in it.
Yeah, a little bit of whimsy, you know?
What would Moogles be?
Moogles! I can
Would
see
they
them
just
almost
look
kind of
like
being, like...
Will-o'-the-wisps?
Yeah, like, I think I can see them kind of being, like, adjacent to Fey folk a little bit, you know? Like, they're kind of, like, they're close to, like, those kind of, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like,
Barring the actual fairies you see in Final
yeah,
Fantasy.
like, barring actual fairies. Like, they're kind of adjacent to, like, Fey folk and kind of like those old, like, Brothers Grimm type fairy tales. You know, they're the nice version of the really fucked up fairies, basically.
What about Knights of the Round?
Ooh, that's actually kind of an interesting one.
An order of hunters?
Oh yeah, no, that's actually a cool idea. They can almost be like a pursuer type enemy as well.
Or maybe they don't even have to be enemies. They can be like the good guy force,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, exactly.
or the reigning authoritarian force.
Maybe depending on who you're siding with, pretty much.
Yeah. This is good shit. We need to write this down.
Have escaped his notice.
Current campaign. What if I just threw in the primals as a joke? Because I'm in my Final Fantasy era now. What if I just made a little bit of Final Fantasy, but a little bit fucked up?
The eternal flame wavers.
Evil ass red Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals. And yet how sweet
I think it's funny because, like, you can put in black mages completely unchanged.
They are.
Like, Vivi is inherently, like, unfortunate little homunculus boy.
the bars
The little
are
fella.
closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave
I can
our
imagine
home.
Pictomancies being really cool in that setting.
Oh, no, yeah.
Like, we don't alter anything about the jobs, and we just got to alter their aesthetics.
Cannot live without.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Dark Knights,
Sin that leads to damnation.
Reapers,
Freedom
Red
leads to
Mages.
deprivation.
What else? Machinists.
Paladins could be like a similar kind. Paladins and machinists might be part of, like, the Holy Alexander Church.
Yeah.
Your Grace, let us find
White
a place
mages
to rest
too.
a while.
Mm-hmm.
We can return by the Dalmekian Trail once you have recovered your strength.
Yeah, bring in the mimes.
Duty is pressing, but if your health should fail,
I could see Astros being cool too.
You know what? I think if you're gonna do blue mages, they should be flavored like snake oil salesmen almost.
As if they aren't already.
Yeah, no, exactly. But like instead of like the kind of like Zorro type vibe they kind of have going on, they're like, I have a cure for all that ails you. Behold, and they just produces a trout out of nowhere.
Behold, smacks you with a trout, runs. Bards would be pretty compulsory to any fantasy setting.
Mm-hmm.
Warriors, now that's an interesting one.
I mean, it's pretty simple, honestly. Like,
oh, you know what? That we could play into the werewolf bit for warriors.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, not to mention in like in games like Diablo, a lot of barbarians have like this almost kind of like culty vibe going on as well, or they're more like primal. I don't want to say tribal because you know, like tribal individuals in real life aren't really like, you know, they're not barbaric. But it's like they're just
you could just say barbaric.
Yeah, they're just very barbaric, basically. You know, ritual sacrifices, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I could see werewolves playing into how warriors work in this setting.
Mm-hmm.
So what job would a vampire be?
I mean, I was gonna say blood painter.
Yeah, a subtype of pictomancer.
Yeah. Subtype of pictomancer. Oh, you know what? You know what the castle of, like, the big authoritarian force can be called? The castle's called Pandemonium.
Yeah!
Let's sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against.
We better... fuck, I need to write this stuff down, but I can't, because my mind's everywhere right now.
Draw out this siege.
You, Orange, you write it down.
I'm playing a video game right now, man, I can't. I mean, like, we have an auditory document. This is being recorded.
Oh yeah. Someone clip this. Would vipers just be free roaming hunters?
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Vipers and dragoons.
I mean, they have a trick weapon.
Yeah, vipers and dragoons are like
White
hunters.
Thanos.
T. Hanos?
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut.
Yeah, white mages, sages, scholars, astros, paladins.
Instead of the Dominion, you would doom it.
I mean, like, I feel like tarot and mysticism is also like, kind of like a primary element in a lot of like cool like horror adventure type stuff.
Oh yeah.
So like, yeah, no, you don't really need to change astrologians that much. Just like the core, the core of the aesthetic, basically.
But would astros be part of the order, or would they be free spirits?
I can see them almost kind of being like
traveling caravans.
Yeah, like traveling caravan type folk.
Maybe they're on the same caravan as the blue mages.
Mm-hmm.
And the dancers.
It's her.
And bards.
Ah, it's that fuck ass mom I hate. It's that fucking woman I hate.
You have the slightest idea.
Hey, listen, I very rarely...
That I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
God, that guy has like a fucking jawline that could crack a mountain.
Well, I mean,
shush.
yeah.
The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect
stupefaction. I love that Umineko song.
They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own.
Would summoners be in the same league as black mages, where they're seen as outcasts?
Oh, you know what? Oh, I have a great idea. I think summoners should have a detective aesthetic.
Ooh, like they got their own little posse of lorbos that they send out. Ooh, I like that.
They're almost like cool like devil summoner types to a certain degree, but they have like their little detective notebook, and that's how they summon creatures.
Like Raido Kuzunoha, kind of.
Absurd.
Ooh, I like that.
Who fed you these lies? I have never.
Yeah, just make the summoners SMT characters.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Plus, I mean, like, they don't necessarily have to draw from, like, any of the existing icons. You can just change them to be, like, they borrow from, like, various fire spirits and such. Not necessarily like a blue mage equivalent, but more just kind of, like, they have their own, like, subset of creatures that they rely on for power.
Go, Will-o'-the-Wisp, burn that fucking hospital down.
Mm-hmm.
It's full of evil-ass vampires, trust me.
I mean, like, summoners already have, like, little blorbos that they draw power from before they shift over to,
The primal. Oh yeah,
before they shift over to primals. Not to mention, you can just kind of, like, they can flavor their carbuncle to be, like, any kind of little creature they want to. I'm almost imagining, like, Noir playing as a summoner detective who uses rats as his summoning medium.
5 minutes later, it's the Pied Piper.
Fire rat, ice rat, wind rat, earth rat.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Look, it's simple. In this setting, a carbuncle can be anything so long as it produces the desired element.
And all for the love.
And what else? Dragoons are like wandering fighters.
I see, like,
also be wandering
I
fighters?
feel like dragoons can have a pretty solid, like, they can have a pretty solid dichotomy. Like, they don't have to be, like, strictly one category. You can have them be, the rat when you squeeze it, it costs a big ruby. Exactly. But yeah, no, like, I can see dragoons being, like, kind of like part of, like, one of the ruling factions. They can be kind of like wanderers type stuff. A lot of more traditional, like, fighter faction type stuff can be kind of, like, varied, you know? They don't, but it's like, they might, like, be expected to, like, take up arms as part of, like, a certain thing. I can see dragoons maybe, like, teaming up with vipers a little bit to kind of be, like, a mercenary band, almost.
Yeah. Just free wandering hunters.
Not to mention, like, sure there's paladins, but like you can just kind of like you can just sort of like freeball them as like fighters and stuff as well.
And what about gunbreakers?
I mean, like, if you're going off the traditional lore stuff, I think gunbreakers are almost kind of like they're kind of like a queen's authority type stuff, you know?
Mm.
But they could be from like one of the free states, you know? Not everybody has to be part of the imperial regime.
The order.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Order 1886.
You know, it's unfortunate because the Order 1886 had some good ideas, if not for the fact that it was a fuck-ass tech demo.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no, it was basically just a tech demo. It had some cool visual aesthetic ideas. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of it really is just, like, on the aesthetics and, like, some of the cool, like, monsters they fight, but, like, gameplay-wise, it was a very middling third-person shooter, and at worst, it was a fucking quick time event factory.
And then
they didn't even have good tits in there.
And then Bloodborne took the concept and fucking bolted.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, new sword. Give me.
I mean, to be fair, the concept isn't that bold. It's just somewhat unexplored.
Bold and brash. More like belongs
shove
in
it up
my ass.
because I want it.
Was that what crude? How would monks fit into this setting?
Maybe there's just kind of like a smaller, like, monks do like initially have like sort of like
They're pretty religious.
Yeah, like they have religious connotations as well.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Monks and samurai maybe could be related.
Mm-hmm.
Just like F14. Monk, samurai, and ninja. Actually, I can imagine ninjas working for like the shadow government.
I mean, I feel like a spy, like you can just reflavor ninjas a little bit to be like spies, basically.
That medic is a spy.
Not to mention, it wouldn't be too terribly difficult to just change around some terminology and be like, what do you mean? This isn't Final Fantasy at all. Red mages aren't exclusively an FF thing. Look at Bravely Default. Ignore the Square Enix logo on Bravely Default. It's fine.
And ignore the fact that most of its staff are Final Fantasy alumni.
Honestly, I think it'd be kind of nifty because I can imagine
for Grand Blue.
Gambler could kind of make a comeback as well too, actually.
Ooh, yeah. Like a slate of hand, like what would they fight, like Gambit?
So would it be?
Mm-hmm.
No scratches.
Just without the explosions.
Well, that and also a lot of their stuff would literally just be gambling as like a core concept.
Damn it, now I want a whip class. So I could be a true vampire hunter I was meant to be. I want to be a Belmont, damn it.
You see, the fun part about tabletop RPGs is that sometimes you can just kind of do whatever you want if you talk with the DM enough about it.
Oh, I meant in 14.
Oh.
I want to be a Belmont, or at least a Morris.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kupka's guard.
You know, if you think about it, Soma's basically a blue mage. He takes the abilities of the enemies and he uses them against them.
I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better
What do you think would be
care
like a
of
good
yourself.
subtitle for this, like Final Fantasy Hunters?
Nah, that's too generic.
Yeah, no, I suppose.
No, she's not one to top.
Thank you.
Oh my
Final
god.
Fantasy: The Old Blood.
No, that's too on the nose.
That's yeah.
The curse has spread.
FF Gothic.
Make sure she rests.
You know, working title: FF Gothic.
Yeah, sure.
Final
that works.
Fantasy Forefathers.
I can see that working into the plot somehow.
If it hurts.
Well, not literally the term Final Fantasy Forefather, but like the idea of the forefathers, you know.
Sins of the Fathers.
I mean, like a bit of. I can imagine a bit of it kind of being like how, because like. You don't have a world like this, you don't have like a world like what we're describing without like a sense of like heavy tradition where it's like, you know, we maintain it this way because it was always like this.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive.
You know, this is kind of fucked up, don't you think?
Ours.
Lunar Viscera is a
When
solid
we see
idea
how
as well.
hard you fight, it inspires us to do the
Oh, you
same.
know what? Tsukiyomi could be like the fucking moon presence, actually.
Oh, that's good.
That'd
What
almost be
about-
like the
what
final
about
boss.
Lakshmi?
That'd probably have to be like the final boss to a certain degree.
What about Chisano and Lakshmi?
I probably need to think a little bit more about those ones.
Just copy paste Chisano as is.
Completely unchanged. He's making movements.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, she's looking at him. She's
she
looking at
looks at
me,
me.
and I'm looking at her. Leading for the smoochies.
Clive, where are you?
Oh, it's Gav.
Here.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you guys were almost having premarital sex in here.
I smell cum!
This area's under attack.
Oh, fuck.
What?
What?
Would Gilgamesh just be the same?
This
Yeah, no,
isn't the
Gilgamesh should just be the
Viking
same.
army
Yeah.
we're talking about. It's the men of the rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard.
Ah, fuck. Kupka's back at it again.
Kupka sounds like a Koopa's, like a Moogle name.
Evil Kupo.
Down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious.
I can imagine a machinist being very commonplace in this setting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge.
You know, if you sign up with the Machine Church, you get a cool gun.
And a cool briefcase-looking thing that shoots lightning.
I like the idea of like fucking, like the briefcase that they have is almost kind of like one of those, like Pandora in DMC4.
Like a doohickey that transforms into anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like fucking machinists get away with a lot of random shit in FF14.
Oh yeah, machinist is very much the doohickey class. It's not just guns, which kind of makes me want a proper gunslinger class.
Let's go and kill the bastard.
Instead of doohickeys and gun as the filler
Coming too.
rotation.
After all, we're in this together.
I heard that a lot, and I'd heard that phrase a lot 4 years ago. Oh fuck, that was 4 years ago.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving.
Otto.
We need to know what we're getting
Gotta
ourselves
speak to
into.
Otto. I don't want to speak to Charon. I did Blacksmith Blues the first time I played this. It doesn't fucking go anywhere. You just get a piece of equipment you're never gonna use because nobody wants to fucking grind in this fuck-ass game.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving.
Gav.
Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Alright, it's time for another classic Vivian War Report!
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave?
Oh, never mind, Jill's here.
Well,
Hi, Jill.
this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
It's time for you to hear a bunch of things you aren't gonna remember!
Oh shit, I love that.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo
Favorite.
or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion.
Dead what?
Where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship.
Is this without encountering so much as a single shit?
He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
I mean, like, unironically, I don't think there's anybody that's actually in, like, the Rosarian castle anymore. Clive could just stay here and nothing bad would happen.
Quite. According to the Guardians of the Flame, the Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
IDK, can you say that all again? Oh, never mind, this is one of those multiple choice questions.
We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate. Then take the
I'm
road
so
to
used to
Doorway down
RPGs
the
giving you
capital.
options. Two of them are obviously stupid, and then one of them is the correct one.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
Okay, good night, Con. Have a good one.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right.
Yeah, respectfully, you ain't doing shit, man. Alright, let's go coop his cuz. Who up cooping they car? You know, so like if you're one of Kupka's soldiers, are you a Koopa Troopa? Sorry, a Kupka Troopa?
No, they have a name. They're like the Fang or whatever.
They're gamers. No, they're members of the Republican Army. You know, considering the fact that Kupka looks like the average Ligma male, yeah, he's probably a Republican.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall.
The castle with no one inside it, baby!
But it's only a matter of time before the keep falls.
This is the most pointless fight ever.
On this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Your legacy! Little Chocobo! No!
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
I guess people were still living in, like, the Rosarian Township then, never mind. Alright, time for more adventures. Let's go fucking take down this bitch. Never mind, there's another cutscene really quickly. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't think that Rosario would have, like, a formal leader or, like, force or anything, because, like, there's not really, like, a... There's no, like, monarchy or anything left. It was just Clive's parents, and his mom fucked off, and his dad is dead.
This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Let's go, Wolfie. Sorry, I mean, Torgal. Capital punishment.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
We're gonna turn that capital punishment into capital punishment.
Why do this?
It's funny,
Oh,
Clive.
no.
The answer is
Trust
that it's
me.
funny.
Clive, we can get through here.
Pop that bitch open, Clive.
Which one?
The door, Clive. Protect.
Murderers!
There's only one fitting punishment.
Where'd you get these little fire options?
It's an Ifrit skill. Ifrit! I'm just gonna keep whacking this, and if you get hit by it, it's your own fault. Oh my god! You're so stupid!
Is he stupid? Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna attack this thing that you're standing in front of. Oh no!
Oh my life.
I can't level up anything yet. Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
I'm a tired little baby, but I'm gonna keep going a little bit longer because this next part is actually pretty good. Favorite part of the game coming up.
Bold words coming from a man playing this game again.
Oh, actually, yeah, I guess... oh, no, yeah, that's right. Rosario was under the command of the Empire, technically, so they have Empire troops and shit here.
Look what we have here.
Look what we have there. British. I've been pinged.
But they have melon and orange.
Yeah, sure. You know, people with, you know, there can be British people with melanin.
Oh yeah. They're melanated.
Alright, I see the problem with the camera angle now. It doesn't like when I do the funny little scene transition thing. Tuesday.
What?
Butthole of water. Thank you, thank you.
Did you just do Nero's snatch?
Yeah. That's Garuda's special thing.
Oh, that's sick.
You get over here. Pile driver. That's my favorite penis explosion move. I saw a fucking, I saw a thing of like a religious choir singing "I Want to Take You There" by Madonna, and it's like, what was it? Is it really just the part where they're like, where she says like a little prayer, and they think like that's what it's a religious song?
Maybe they're just doing it because they like the song.
I mean, yeah, I know, but it's like, I get that it sounds, but it does sound like vaguely religious. Of course, I mean, if you ignore the subtext about her sucking dick. Subtext.
Subtext.
Yeah, no, it's about fucking. I'm down on my knees. I want to take you there.
I know pop stars that use subtext. They're all sellouts.
I'm fairly convinced that a lot of people just don't like have any like common knowledge or understanding of art in general, I guess.
That's correct.
Oh, prayer! She must be talking about God! I'm gonna be honest, I find that
say, I won't do what you tell me, they're talking about the liberals.
I do think it's I do find Noir's last sentence funny because it's like, because I use fucking as like an in-between word, so to me it kind of sounds like Noir like left his thought unfinished. I thought it's about fucking You see, I like the idea of learning like a little bit of conversational Japanese if I ever go to Japan, but instead of using like as like a little like a regular like in betweener phrase, I just start going like fucking get that New Yorker type Japanese.
Yeah. Gonna say, you are an Italian New Yorker.
Yeah, but, you know, it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't start intentionally acting like the New York inflection to a lot of my stuff until people started doing bits about how I have an Italian last name and I'm from New York. Well, upstate New York.
It's a regional dialect.
That was more of an Albany expression. I thought it was motherfucking Albany expression. Shit. I find it hard to believe that you guys will take me. Hello, Mario.
You saying? You were saying?
I guess a better question is what would be like what would be a similar thing to like inserting fucking as an in-between word, or like swearing as an in-between word. Like what, like saying like kusoe?
I don't think Japan has dialect like that.
I mean, it's like Japan specifically doesn't have a term for fucking.
They do. They just say fucking.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying they don't like particularly have a word for it other than to use the traditional pronunciation. Which is why I always find it really funny whenever like fan subs or stuff just insert fucking into the text. You are my fucking Nakama! Don't you forget it, you fucking bitch!
Set her loose.
Oh.
Who? Oh.
Big curl. A curl, that's it, yeah.
That's how you pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just looks just like the one from 14.
The big dumb fucking cat.
That fucking cat that I hate.
Red 13 versus a curl, who wins?
I mean, to be fair, one of these things can cast spells.
And also has fire on his tail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, the curl's magic too!
I mean, so like, I played a bit of FF7 Remake recently because I've been trying to finish fucking... I've been trying to finish Rebirth. And something I noticed, and I don't think that was quite, like, properly conveyed in the original, is that, like, when they show Red 13's dad, he looks like a behemoth. So, like, I think almost the idea is that Red 13's, like, a baby behemoth.
Yeah, I think the curl's cut. In that case.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's using electro charge. I thought his dad was a weeble who lives in a science. No, that's his adoptive father. His actual father is encased in stone because he was protecting the village from, I believe, the bad version of the Cetra.
There's a good version.
I mean, so like there's the Cetra and then there's the I forget the name, but like there's another version of them that were like not natural born of the planet, so when they die, they don't actually like get to die. So as opposed to the Cetra's white materia, they created the black materia. No, the Gi. The name of the counter to them is the Gi. Granted, the Cetra were also super prejudiced towards the Gi, because the Cetra are, like, of the Earth, and the Gi are specifically not of the Earth. What that means, IDK.
They're aliens.
I mean, I thought that was kind of the idea of the Cetra. But also, according to FF10, most people... The Shinra are also the aliens.
It's a metaphor.
Read Fantasio.
I can imagine materia being in our gothic setting being like, I don't know how.
Stop it! He wants belly rub. Stop it!
This is just a super effective belly rub.
How would you change materia for this gothic fantasy, gothic FF setting?
Don't.
I can see gemstones already just kind of being like an inherent thing. I mean, like, I think it's funny because, like, a game that's fairly known for its, like, distinctly gothic aesthetics, Diablo, also has, like, the whole, like, gem socketing system as well.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just, like, have them so they're kind of, like, fashioned into, like, the shape of, like, almost kind of, like, shrunken heads, like the fucking red orbs in DMC.
Jill! We meet at last, Sid.
Oh no, not the distant model kicking in.
Lord Rosfield, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place? Bastard! Your predecessor couldn't join us, but I am sure you will prove compelling company.
Whoa!
Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Put the anti-magic handcuffs on her.
Fuck. Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
It's Gav time, baby.
Me every Sunday.
Gav?
Gav? Yeah.
Bring forward the wood.
Headsman!
Now they're gonna fucking cut off our shit. Damn, what are they feeding you guys in fucking Dalmec? Jesus.
A whole cow, I'm guessing.
You! Bring the prisoner!
Bro just fucking eats that shit for funsies. Yo, they're making a fucking Justin Wong plushie.
Getting into bed with an outlaw.
What? They're making a Wosler plushie, yeah.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav mode, Gav mode.
Gav!
Gav! Do the Jeb meme, but with Gav instead.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Conveniently, they decided to bring his sword with him and put it next to him in his jail cell.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
I've always found that really funny. Like, I feel like if you're trying to make sure that a person doesn't escape from the internment that you put them in, you would strip them of their really helpful belongings and then leave them there.
Maybe he found it and brought her with him.
See, I can believe that.
Yeah. Shut up, nerd.
I mean, yeah, but there's like 50 billion
Shut
other
up,
gate.
nerd.
It's like in Skyrim, you know. Like let's just leave this guy's belongings right in the right next to his fucking jail cell.
Well, that's Skyrim.
At least the beginning one is more believable since it's a guard's barracks.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Look, it's fine. It's gonna be like Gundam, and Clive's gonna get a cool new power at the very last moment that he didn't know was in his mech until later.
What's his mech? His fucking man packs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, honestly, what is a body if not a flesh mech with us being our brains? Remember how you said his colors were like? Remember how you said the alt color scheme was like Fenrir?
Wait.
You'll never fucking guess what he actually is.
But Fenrir's ice.
No, he's actually Fenrir though.
Jill, can you stand?
Yeah, good boy.
It's really funny. He only ever does this one time.
Wait,
he only ever Fenrir's out this one time.
He only Fenrir installs that one time?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pet him in game anyways. He's a good boy.
Let's go, Dorgle.
What's the dog doing? Oh, that execution is gonna be a bitch to fight.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
See, I would appreciate it if like your main party was just these guys, but most of the time it's just Clive running around, and sometimes Jill, and mostly just Torgal. And again, Torgal doesn't do his cool. He doesn't do the cool Fenrir shit.
Does he need to?
I mean, you know, that feels like a cool thing to have, and to have as like as a nice little helpful bit. I'm just saying, like, if I had a super form, I'd be using that in most scenarios. Oh no, they're using the traditional term for jailer. Oh no, he's a gowler.
Not though.
How is he a jailer when he just executes?
I don't know, man.
Can we still fight?
I can try.
Usually just have the biggest armed man in town do it. Yeah, probably.
Nah, they brought that guy along. He's like a fuck ass.
This man was born and bred to carry a gigantic axe.
Yeah.
Me when I play warrior.
Butcher or
Yes, I know.
knacker. Right, proper knackered.
Still breathing, are you?
Bring in the fucking ninjas. Oh, they're doing backflips! They're doing unnecessary backflips!
Oh, just like ninja. Just like actual ninja in 14.
Watch it, they're gonna do Raiton and Kuton. Or Keton. Not, they're gonna do Raiton and Crouton.
Me when I'm an Elysian playing ninja.
Oh no, there's so many particle effects happening, it's causing the game to lag. It's like a Korean MMO.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys left Gav all to his little lonesome with the one guy?
He's got it. Right?
Also, why is he also a headsman? Actually, wait a second, shouldn't that other guy have been a headsman?
Oh, shut up.
I think that guy was like the big main guy.
He is the Gowler. For the record, I know it is pronounced Jailer, I just like being silly.
It doesn't help that's how they pronounced it in fucking Kid Icarus Uprising, because the name of the second boss.
God damn. Yeah, that's true. They can have more than one executioner. That's a fair assessment, Noir.
Look at these spoils.
I'm so spoiled.
That go to you, the victor.
I'm winning, therefore making me the winner.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop.
Gav, can you step like a couple feet closer to the camera frame?
Finish the job, eh?
This mod has really aggressive distance culling.
Come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Gow! Alright, time to go fight Kupker. Yeah, no, this is the Kupka fights are some of my favorite boss fights in the fucking game. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get to the really good one this time, but we will get to the first one. Yeah, that's probably gonna be next time.
Later.
Ah, way later. It's like almost immediately after this fight.
Really?
Just enjoying your
I mean, yeah, no, like you fight the regular form and then you fight the primal afterwards.
Huh.
It's funny because the first time I played this, I did this fight, stopped for like months, came back and was like, "Yo, wait a minute, huh?"
Why did I stop when I did?
And then the game kind of slowed back down again.
Oh.
I mean, like I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the reason why I'm more partial to this guy's fights are because he has the butt rock in it. He has the traditional FF14 butt rock.
of dust.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Truly, I see no throne to defend.
But it's right there. Oh no! That was my dad's favorite chair! You fuck!
Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want. Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name.
I'll make it a fourth. Box. What's in the box?
Master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body.
I wouldn't go that far. Also, I'm the one who killed Benedicta.
Choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes. The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
Oh no, now he's gonna be angry.
It was.
Even angrier.
Even my immediate family bought it.
You killed her. I did.
Congrats, your anger was misplaced. Now you know exactly where to place it.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I
was wrong. And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart.
Da 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 da.
How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kuka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
Raw.
Yo. Literally coming out swinging.
This feels like a proper rival fight to a certain degree.
Well, I mean, he is the same size as you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, most enemies in this game are.
Watch, I'm using your GF's power against you.
That would have been really funny if you did that and then it made him angry and put him in an enraged state. Like when you use V2's when you use V2's arm against him in Ultra Kill, or it's rather.
Staggered chicken in the nose.
Oh, wing flip is like really does a lot of damage, huh? How Clive's sword is not broken yet is a miracle.
It's a good fucking sword.
Fuck yeah.
My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave.
What? Oh, shit.
I'm not even sure of the logistics of that, but this is just so fucking cool.
Wait, logistics of what?
Him being able to do that in that time frame, but I don't care, it's cool.
I'm considering who he's the dominant of. It's not out of the question.
True.
It's not out of the question he could manipulate rocks and earth like butter. Probably eat some like butter too.
Kuka eats 80. My man eats 87 raw eggs every day.
87 raw eggs and washed it down with concrete.
That's what's fucking. Concrete. His jawline is made out of the concrete that he drinks.
It's a serious problem, Rosefield.
He has to sculpt his face with a hammer every day. Bro is digging!
AoE!
Geo Crush! Yo, that Bayonetta type shit!
Let's stand it down right there. Or did you refund it already?
Wait, what, huh? What I refund, huh?
Rook's Gambit. That counter.
Oh yeah, I already refunded Rook's Gambit.
Oh, what is that? Just a perfect dodge?
It's just a really, it's just a perfect dodge, basically. It's okay, we're gonna get a better counter really soon.
What do you mean? How would you possibly know that?
Gosh. Strip mine. My man's got that Minecraft type shit going on. Oh, my life.
My only weakness, physical damage.
Hey guys, guess I'm gonna leave now.
Okay.
See ya.
See you, dude.
In like 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye. Wish I could see this part completely, but eh.
I like Big Dumb Toast.
Oh, he's big now!
What's Big Dumb Toast?
My man eats those fucking round meals. Oh, phew. Oh, I'm fucking locked in. Ooh. Oh, my life. Oh no, fucked up. Damn.
Damn.
God motherfucking damn.
It seems like a really good Final Fantasy game. So I can like fucking feel like the weight of these characters.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, yeah, like it's this game is at its peak when you're doing these like crazy fucking big man-on-man, huge big fuck-off fights where you're fighting like actual titans.
This is actual Titan though.
Yeah, I know. Got his ass.
Nice.
Meow. Yeah, not so big and tough now, are you? Yeah, no. Once we go back to like the overworld map, I'll probably save the game and probably wrap up for the day. Honestly, now I'm just fucking duking it out. Yeah. He didn't need those anyway. Quick, he created a bright glowing weak spot. Get his ass, get his ass! Oh yeah, that's right. Now I get his juice. Hugo Kupka's gamer fluids have flown into me. Ow! Ow! Stop your stumps! I mean, it can't be that bad. Just pick one up and oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, I'd say I give you a hand, but I don't think I want to.
Boo.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Collected by a twink. Bye-bye.
Another time, Mythos.
What?
How cryptic.
How mysterious. I'm not entirely sure. Have you actually played, like, not played, but have you, like, did you watch a playthrough of this game already?
Me? No.
Oh, okay. Cool. Conflict!
Why do you think I wanted to do the stream so bad?
You know, I understand it now. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's good.
Waluda scum. Who the fuck?
Waluda.
Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today.
I mean, like, don't worry. I'll probably do this again on Sunday if you're available. Because, like, this is... we're about to get to a part I'm really fond of.
Suit yourself.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just depending on whenever you're available, I'll do it.
Yay.
Look out! The wizard! Oh, there's Clive.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I.
Hoppo. Come here, get your scratchy scratches. Let's go, Buppy.
I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
Oh god, I love that. Oh, I love that distant resolution scaling. You can see every pixel on Jill. I love PC ports. I love the PC. It's such a good system.
Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
Kupka.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away.
We.
So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. Alright. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too.
I think the mod that I have lets me fuss with, like, the distance scaling stuff, so I can probably stop, like, people's fucking long-distance models from loading in. 'Cause I've noticed it kind of fucks up some people's faces sometimes. That was a newer feature added in, like, one of the updated versions of the mod. I never bothered to tweak with it. I never bothered to tweak it because I kind of just figured it would be, like, the same as normal. The answer was an emphatic no, unfortunately. But I don't really think it impacts the performance that much. Plus, it seems like some of the quality issues have been improved upon just a smidgen.
Just a smidgen.
Yeah. Oh, can I not save? We have to go back to the hideaway really quickly to save the game.
You have to go back to the hideaway.
I go back to the hideaway. Who'd up hiding there away? I'm sorry, that was awful. Whoa!
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place.
This is an element I never really get into that much, like, how the icon or being a dominant kind of impacts people's health, because, like, people like Benedicta and Kupka and, like, guys who are turning into, like, Odin and Bahamut all the time are, like, perfectly fine, but, like, Sid and Jill have, like, distinct illnesses because of the fucking icons they got.
They're built different.
I mean, you could probably say a bit of it is more because, like, those people were, like, they're on the run, they're maybe not being, like, properly fed or taken care of, not receiving, like, proper healing and stuff. I mean, Clive is the one that is distinctly built different.
And I'll talk to Torms.
The lawsman. About what?
You're a cool fucking dog, Clive.
Faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill.
Hello, Jillian.
Listen to Talia.
I will. Thank you.
So really, his plan was stupid, but it still almost worked.
It almost worked. He almost, like, if it wasn't for Gav, fucking Kupka probably would have gotten away with it. Titan's feet.
But also, it was a bit, actually, it was very presumptuous when you say.
So yeah, now we got Titan's shit. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take off Odin, and we're not gonna use him anymore, unfortunately. Now, that being said, I will master Pile Driver, because Pile Driver is a good ability.
Is it a passive?
Oh no, like, I'm just gonna equip it onto Titan's moveset, actually.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Cool.
When you master... So yeah, like, when you...
I haven't been paying much attention to the menus, just the story.
I mean, that's fine, I gotcha. But yeah, like, one of the big things about this is that it's like, once you master a skill, it becomes something that, you can just kind of, like, slap onto any of your skill sets. But, I'm sure some of you are wondering, hey, why are you spending all your points on mastering your skills and not getting one of the cool super moves you can use? That's because if you just spend all your shit on super moves, they do work astoundingly well. It just kind of fucks up the balance of the game. because a lot of a lot of these are like just small cutscenes that do a shitload of damage, and it just kind of slows things down a little bit. I think, oh yeah, Raging Fist. Well, actually, so Raging Fist is just another counter that you can use, which is a good one to master if you don't feel like using Titan's particular moveset. Because, but yeah, I think I'll just do Wind Up is a good. Actually, yeah, no, I'll do Wind Up. Wind Up's a good skill. Yeah, get rid of fucking Upheaval. I want Wind Up. There we go. Yeah, see, that's how I have Heat Wave on Garuda's moveset. So yeah, the next one I'm kind of looking to get rid of is to switch out the Phoenix skill set, because its whole thing is just a dash forward. Which isn't the worst ever, but like, you know. I don't really need the gold one anymore. Where's that one that just fucking... Oh yeah, that's right, there's one you have to pay. You have to pay for the one that makes it so that it just auto charges your magic stuff. Anyways, really quickly, before we do go off, though, we can go get Titan's weapon now. Let's just go ahead and get that shit really quickly. I think we can get Titan's sword? I have to double check. It might be after the Titan fight. Clang.
What'd you need?
What'd you need?
Saying fortune, dear.
It would appear the answer is no, we cannot make Titan's sword yet. Okay, so next time then. Cool. Alright, cool. Another productive game. Another productive session of Final Fantasy 16. Alrighty then. Thank you all for coming. We will see you all some other time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.